Hey, so this is Dishant from Unica University.
African Cup kicks off in style, tradition, competition and cultural blend in Côte d'Ivoire. And also IMF anticipates robust global economy in 2024 amidst lower growth rates. Again, African Research Alliance urges local funding to illuminate research gaps. And Israel persists as Gaza death toll exceeds 24,000. Please stay with us for more news on the AAU TV Midweek News. My name is Mamikwa Utwakwanyami. We'll be right back. Now, in a bid to propel scientific development across the continent, experts propose the introduction of dedicated scientific visas for researchers in African countries. The envisioned scientific visas aim to enhance collaboration, ease mobility, and overcome past hurdles where ordinary visa entry prevented African scientists from participating in crucial events and conferences. The initiative also aligns with efforts to promote remote scientific collaboration, emphasizing the importance of access to modern laboratories and cutting-edge research facilities.
Professor Lee Scottson, president of the African Academy of Sciences, advocated for scientific visas during her keynote address at the UNESCO Chair Seminar in December 2023. Emphasizing the lack of advanced research infrastructure in Africa hindering scientific progress, she highlighted the dual challenge faced by African scientists, which are limited local facilities and the necessity for global collaboration. The proposal envisions partnerships and open platforms, citing initiatives like ARISE and ABIC, fostering resource sharing. Professor Osman Awadal Karim from the University of Pennsylvania addressed the shortage of cutting-edge facilities, promoting remote access solutions like the RAIN network. African initiatives such as the UNESCO UNISA Africa Chair and NSTF in South Africa focus on empowering scientists through access to world-class facilities and innovative e-learning platforms like Stimulators. The proposed scientific visa aligns with UNESCO's Priority Africa 2022 to 2029 agenda, supporting sustainable development goals and the African Union's Agenda 2063. Seminars like Transforming Knowledge for Africa's Future contribute to open science, capacity building, and innovation. The introduction of scientific visas in African countries is pivotal for fostering collaboration, overcoming infrastructure barriers, and empowering scientists to contribute globally.
Meanwhile, the leader of the African Research Alliance, John Owusu Japan, is pleading with government in Africa and other stakeholders to support and provide grants for African scholars, as there has been a heavy reliance on international grants.
A plea for increased research funding within African countries echoes as John Owusu Japan prepares to lead the African Research Universities Alliance, ARUA. Japan emphasizes that inadequate funding has left African scholars shooting in the dark, relying heavily on international grants, hindering the exploration of fundamental regional issues. While urging African governments to prioritize research, Japan also underscores the need to enhance research systems and architecture, emphasizing that refining policies requires targeted funding. The call comes as ARUA aims to expand beyond perceptions of elitment, focusing on building the research capacity for the next generation of African scientists. ARUA, in collaboration with the Guild of European Research-Intensive Universities, recently committed funding to 17 research clusters on jointly agreed topics. Japan acknowledges the perception that ARUA is seen as elitist and expresses interest in exploring further expansion to have a broader impact on Africa as a whole. While Japan acknowledges the importance of financial resources, he emphasizes the need to focus on developing the research skills of early career researchers, prioritizing training in grant applications and management. He suggests interrogating the balance between growth and effectiveness, questioning whether 16 to 20 institutions are sufficient to influence Africa as a whole. Japan's extensive background in higher education and research positions him as a leader with the necessary gravitas to drive change within the African research landscape.
In health, a collaboration between a pastry chef and expert from the University of New South Wales has resulted in the creation of an innovative, unforgettable cake designed to potentially boost brain health. Laden with brain-friendly ingredients such as beetroot, olive oil, and cinnamon, the cake aims to address the prevalent issue of cognitive decline among the aged. However, no clinical tests have yet validated its brain-boosting claims.
Christopher Thay, the accomplished pastry chef behind this unique creation, worked with the University of New South Wales researchers to create a recipe featuring ingredients like spinach, turmeric, pumpkin, beetroot, olive oil, and cinnamon. The inclusion of these elements is based on their purported connections to improved blood and oxygen flow, essential for maintaining optimal brain function. Johannes Lecouture, an expert from this institution specializing in food and health, emphasizes the importance of food in preventing and treating cognitive decline. While no clinical tests have been conducted on the cake, Lecouture highlights the powerful effects of certain food molecules on overall health. Beetroot is known for improving blood flow and protecting the neural network. Olive oil is associated with a decrease in Alzheimer's disease biomarkers. Honey is acknowledged for its anti-inflammatory properties, while blueberries are believed to enhance oxygen flow in vital organs. Karen Anstey, director of this institution's Aging Futures Institute, advises that although maintaining a healthy diet throughout life is ideal, dietary changes might not drastically improve brain health in individuals already showing signs of cognitive decline. She cites studies linking healthier diets to reduced dementia risk, emphasizing long-term dietary patterns. Experienced pastry chef Christopher Thay notes the difficulty in achieving the right balance of ingredients and flavors for the cake. The initial version reportedly had a taste resembling curry, underscoring the challenge of combining brain-boosting ingredients into a palatable dessert. The unforgettable cake was created to commemorate the 70th anniversary of Meals on Wheels, a food delivery charity primarily catering for older generations. This initiative not only addresses the culinary aspects, but also sheds light on the broader issue of cognitive health among the aged. This initiative stands as a creative attempt to merge culinary delights with potential brain-boosting benefits, offering a unique perspective on the intersection of food and cognitive health.
Stick with us for Discovery News after the break.
Are you a university, college, high school, private organization, NGO, individual professor, instructor or facilitator seeking to take advantage of the numerous benefits of online education? Look no further. The AAU eLearn Africa LMS is a great opportunity to begin your journey to online course development and creation for teaching, learning and training purposes. AAU eLearn Africa LMS, which is a partnership between the Association of African Universities and eLearn Africa, has made available ease to use online learning tools to all stakeholders within the educational ecosystem of the African continent. This is to enhance teaching and learning in the bid to expand online learning opportunities for students in Africa. The online platform is open and available for free to all stakeholders and facilitates virtual access to classes without needing the other tools such as Zoom, Microsoft Teams, among others. For more information, visit www.elearnafricalms.com or contact us via aau.lms at aau.org or estherm@elearnafrica.com. Follow us on LinkedIn, Twitter, and Facebook at AAU Elearn Africa LMS.
Welcome back from the break, and now in Discovery. The 2024 Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas captivated audiences with a dazzling array of cutting-edge technologies, from L'Oreal's revolutionary hair dryer utilizing infrared light to BMW's automated valet car parking concept. The event showcased a spectrum of peculiar and groundbreaking gadgets. Noteworthy highlights include the Holo AI Zap, crafting AI twins for content creators, Hyundai's Day Air Taxi for affordable urban air travel, and Samsung's rugged foldable OLED displays, setting a tone for the future of tech.
L'Oreal's Airlight Pro hairdryer harnesses the power of infrared light, promising faster drying, smoother hair, and reduced energy consumption. BMW's concept car introduces automated valet parking, allowing remote-controlled parking without an occupant in the vehicle, envisioning applications in assembly plant, car sharing, and more. Holo's AI app generates AI twins from selfies and voice memos, offering content creators a 24/7 interactive presence in multiple languages. This helps break language barriers and create a global connection. Hyundai's Air Taxi, presented by Supernal, promises affordable urban air travel with its electric vertical takeover and landing vehicle. Capable of cruising at 193 km per hour at an altitude of 357 meters, it claims to enter the market by 2028. And Samsung Display showcases its robust foldable OLED displays that pass rigorous tests, providing durability against extreme temperature and external impact, opening new possibilities for vehicle applications. It also meets military standards and proves suitable for vehicle interiors due to its resilience in freezing temperatures. CES 2024, spanning from January 9th to 12th, unfolds a spectacle of innovation, redefining the possibilities of technology.
Welcome to the Sports and Entertainment segment. Now in our sports news, the 2023 African Cup of Nations kicks off in grandeur as teams from across the continent converge in Côte d'Ivoire, blending tradition and sport in vibrant fusion. The tournament, running from January 13 to February 11, marks a significant return to Ivory Coast since 1984, with 24 teams vying the title previously held by Senegal.
In a remarkable display of cultural identity, squads like Ghana's Black Stars, Nigeria's Super Eagles, the spirited Gambian team, and the formidable Senegalese squad graced the runway to the pitch, donned in their traditional attire. The tournament promises intense competition, featuring the last two finalists of the 2022 edition, Senegal and Egypt's Mo Salah, and introducing a strong contender, Walid Regragui Greece Morocco, a semi-finalist in the Qatar World Cup. The raucous opening ceremony, a riot of color and noise, unfolded with a performance of the tournament's official song by Ivorian group Magic System. Notable figures such as FIFA President Gianni Infantino, African football boss Patrice Motsepe, and Côte d'Ivoire's President Alassane Ouattara added to the spectacle with speeches. The host nation aspires to become the first since 2006 to lift the trophy on home soil, echoing the historical victory of Egypt over Côte d'Ivoire in that memorable final. As the 34th edition of the African Cup of Nations unfolds, the stage is set for a captivating journey through Africa's diverse football landscape. The blend of tradition, competition, and cultural richness promises an unforgettable tournament, leaving fans eagerly anticipating the crowning of a new champion on February 11, 2024.
In our entertainment news, Kuchi Gatra, the acclaimed actor known for his role as Eric Ifong in Netflix Sex Education, has secured a spot in the African magazine's prestigious annual listing for the 100 most influential Africans of 2023. Gatra, born in Kigali City and later relocating to Scotland after 1994 genocide against the Tutsi, has risen to international fame with stellar contributions to the entertainment industry.
The recognition comes hot on the heels of Gatwa's win as Radio Times Top 100 TV Stars of 2022. Notably, he will be gracing the screens once again in the upcoming Apple TV series Masters of the Air, premiering on January 26, 2024, alongside notable figures like Jimmy Butler and Barry Keoghan. The creative category, where Gatwa stands tall, dominates the 100 most influential Africans list with 31 representatives, including renowned musicians Burna Boy, Tyler, The Weeknd, Tems, and DJ Snake. Born on October 15, 1992 to Dr. Tharsis Gatwa, a distinguished journalist and writer with a PhD in theology, Nkuti Gatwa pursued his passion for acting at the Royal Conservatoire of Scotland, earning a BA in acting in 2013. While Gatwa's journey to stardom began with Sex Education, the fourth season marked his departure from the hit comedy series. Notably, his trajectory is set to soar even higher as he takes on the iconic role of the 15th Doctor in the upcoming season of Doctor Who, premiering in May on both the BBC in the UK and Disney+. The 100 Most Influential Africans of 2023, a special edition of New African magazine, not only celebrates Gatwa's achievements, but also offer readers a profound insight into the lives and accomplishments of the selected individuals. The publication serves as a platform for inspiration, inviting readers to learn from their stories and aspire to emulate their remarkable examples.
The International Monetary Fund foresees a soft landing scenario for the global economy in 2024, according to statements made by spokesperson Julie Kozak. Despite the anticipation of continued resilience, Kozak cautioned that leaders must be vigilant and prepared for potential future shocks and challenges. The spokesperson addressed journalists in Washington, D.C., highlighting the ongoing global economic resilience and decrease in inflation, persistent strength in labor market.
Economic stability is expected to persist. Kozak acknowledged a growth rate hovering around 3%, notably lower than the historical average of 3.8%. Emphasizing the need for concerted effort to boost global growth, especially over the minimum term, the IMF recognizes the existence of challenges in sustaining higher growth rates. Africa, on a positive note, is projected to be the second fast-growing economic region globally, signifying a potential economic upswing in the continent. The IMF's executive board has approved the third review of Mozambique's third-year loan program, resulting in an immediate disbursement of approximately $6.7 million to Maputo. Meanwhile, discussions with Egyptian authorities are underway amid the conflict in Gaza, focusing on policy reforms. Kozak revealed ongoing engagement with Egyptian authorities, expressing optimism about achieving progress in discussions that are vital for the completion of the first and second reviews of the External Fund Facility, EFF. Looking ahead, the IMF is set to release an updated global growth forecast and unveil the World Economic Outlook report on January 30 in Johannesburg. As the world faces economic uncertainties, the IMF underlines the importance of continued collaboration and policy adjustment to navigate challenges and foster a more robust global economic landscape.
Now in international news, as the conflict in Gaza extends, Israel's ongoing offensive deepens the humanitarian crisis, with the death toll now at 23,968, primarily affecting women and children. This marks a grim chapter in the prolonged Israeli-Palestinian conflict, raising concerns about broader regional implications.
Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, vowing to continue the war until victory, dismisses international interventions, including a case brought to the International Court of Justice by South Africa. The conflict has witnessed the destruction of approximately 33% of buildings in the Gaza Strip, leading to mass displacement and acute food insecurity for over 90% of the population. The United Nations Relief and Work Agency of Palestine Refugee, UNRWA, describes the situation as a stain on shared humanity, emphasizing the complexity of the humanitarian operations. Israel's goals for victory include the destruction of Hamas' rule in Gaza and the return of all captives, yet progress on the latter remains slow, with questions surrounding the military's approach in the south and plight of hostages. As the conflict persists, Israel's action in Gaza have heightened tensions with regional neighbors, leading to increased raids and arrests in the occupied West Bank. The risk of spillovers is evident, with Hezbollah's engaging in exchanges with Israel, Houthi rebels targeting international ships linked to Israel in the Red Sea, and the US and the UK launching major strikes in Yemen in response to Houthis' aggression. Amidst these challenges, there is little clarity on Israel's vision for post-war Gaza, with the U.S. advocating for Palestinian Authority reform and governance, despite limited support among Palestinians.
Now, thank you for staying with us. Let's take a quick recap of our headlines. In sport, African Cup kicks off in style, tradition, competition and cultural blend in Côte d'Ivoire. In business, IMF anticipates robust global economy in 2024 amidst lower growth rates. In higher education, African Research Alliance urges local funding to illuminate research gaps. And in international, Israel persists as Gaza death toll exceeds 24,000. And now, thank you very much for sticking with me on the AAU TV Midweek News. Get interactive with us on our dedicated social media platforms at Association of African Universities, on Facebook and on YouTube. My name is Mami Kwa Uta Kwanyami. Have a good day.